Hello, my name is Fiona and today I'm going to show you how to create this scarf. Yeah, this is it. You could alter the pattern if you feel like it, making it wider or as long as you like if you want it to wrap around 4 times. But it's pretty straightforward and good to maybe start a scarf project now so you're ready in time for autumn and winter. So I'll show you how I make it. Okay, to start this scarf we are going to tie a slip knot and then chain 20. When you have chained your 20, then you go into the second chain from the hook, so not counting the loop on the hook. You go into the second chain and we're doing a half treble crochet. So you yarn over, go into the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, and you'll have 3 loops on your hook. You yarn over and you take all 3 off at once. So we're just going to do that into each of the 19 chains back across the bottom of the scarf. Okay, so at the end of the first row then you chain 3 and we're going to turn our work and we do a treble crochet into the first stitch and another treble into the second. So that's yarn over, put your hook through, yarn over and pull up a loop, so you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and take 2 loops off, yarn over and take another 2 loops off. Then we're going to chain 2 and we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and then we're going to do what's called a V stitch, and a V stitch is just putting a treble crochet into a space, chaining 1 and putting another treble crochet into the same space, the same chain. So then we chain 2 and we skip 2 more, and we do 3 double crochets. So into the next 3 stitches we put a double crochet in each. So we do our 3rd treble crochet and then we chain 2 and we skip 2. So we're skipping these and we're doing our V stitch in here, which is 1 treble plus a chain plus another treble, all in the same stitch. Then we are going to chain 2 and skip 2 more and then do 3 treble crochets in our last 3 stitches. And then you can see the pattern should be the same on either side. That first chain of 3 counts as your first treble crochet. So we'll just work this pattern again so we're sure of it. So we chain 3 and we turn. And we're going to do, so that chain of 3 counts as our first treble crochet. So we are going to, just in those stitches above the earlier ones, we're going to do our 2 treble crochets. So we're just copying the pattern that we can see below. So then we chain 2 and we skip 2 and we do our V. Now instead of working into the stitch here, we can just work into the space. So you do your treble crochet, you chain one, and you do your other next treble crochet just into that V space. Then we chain two, and we skip two, and we do 3 treble crochets in the row just above the 3 trebles in the row below. Then again we chain 2, and we're going to skip 2, and we're going to work our V space just into the V space below. So we first of all put in our treble crochet, then we chain 1, then we put in another treble crochet. Now we chain 2, we skip 2, and we're back to 3 treble crochets into the last 3 stitches, which will be 2 treble crochets from the row below, and then the chain. So you just put your last treble crochet just in the top of that 3 chain. And then that you're repeating this same pattern. Just chain 3 to turn. You're just repeating this pattern back and forth. 2 more treble crochets, 2 chain, skip 2 spaces, put a V in your V, 2 chain, skip 2 spaces, 3 treble crochets, 2 chain, skip 2 spaces, a V, 2 chain, skip 2 spaces, 3 trebles. So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for 88 rows up until row 88. This should make you a scarf roundabout. Now it's going to depend on what yarn you use and your tension, but maybe we should just measure it at the end when we see what exactly I've come up with. So work away at that and we'll see how we go. You can obviously make it as long as you want. If you get to row 88 and you just don't think it's long enough, or you think it's getting too long, stop before or go on ahead and then come back when you're ready to finish. Okay, so my scarf now measures about 1.5 meters. So to finish it off, just whenever you get to the end of your, if you've been counting, then whenever you get to, you finish row 88, or if you just want to do it whatever length you like, then the next row, if we just chain 2, let me turn to work, and we're going to half double crochet, or half treble, sorry, into these next stitches. So I'll show you again. We've normally been putting a full treble in these. So we yarn over, we put our hook through, we pull up a loop, we yarn over, and we take all 3 loops on the hook off in one go. So we do that in both of those. And then we're going to also do continue this half double crochet across the chain. So we put 1 in the space. Sorry, I'm not doing it correctly. We just yarn over, put it into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, take everything off, put a half treble crochet into each of the stitches on the V. So 1 in the first stitch, 1 in the V space, and 1 in the stitch at the end of the V. Then another in the space, and then 1 in each of these. And you get the idea. Put another half treble crochet in the 2 chain space, 1 at the top of the V, the first leg of the V, 1 in the V space, and 1 more in the second part of the V. We put another in the 2 chain space, and then we're back to these 3 treble crochets, so we put a half treble in each of these. I'm picking up something I shouldn't. And that last one just goes into the top of the 3 chain. Okay, and now we can cut off and just weave in our ends. So if I snip that there, then we just wrap our yarn around the hook and pull it right through, and that gives us a knot. And then you just thread through your needle and just gently weave in that tail end to tidy it up. I like to put mine through one way and then bring it back another, and I think that just strengthens it. So we're just wanting it to not be able, the work to not be able to unravel. If there's a loose thread, it won't undo, pull out the whole work all in one go. So if you do back and forth, it kind of will help stop any unraveling. And I'll go back in again the same way, or the opposite way. Okay, and then that's us, that's you complete. Easy as. Thank you for watching. Bye.